Let's try and get the sound working. No, that should have done it. It didn't do it. Okay, never mind. The sound's not gonna work today. Once again. Alright, so today is an interesting day. Not only do I have a doctor's appointment and I need to leave for a doctor's appointment in 2 hours. Well, let me just do this in 2 hours. I wanted to really fly during the heat of the day now that we are in hopefully peak global warming, and it's 110 degrees at in this Ajax right now. I don't have time to taxi. I don't have time to start it up. 5 knots. That's the wind angle. Let's say the heat actually likely today. Which I did realize that the grasshopper and the piper cub are very similar to the kit fox. And I believe you're free, by the way. You are paid for. Where is my Skycatcher? It should be over here somewhere. Because you go by the DLC maker for some reason. And the thing I wish they saved all your nonsense, so you don't have to put in your nonsense every single time. Which is just stupid. It's a modern game. Why do you gotta do old school things that aren't even old school things? They don't exist before. Like, games had save states a long time ago. Excuse me as I get my cooling sheet out. It's actually 69 degrees in my room right now, or so. Why doesn't it tell you the air temperature? It really should tell you the air temperature. Why doesn't it tell you the air temperature? Because I don't know what the sim is actually using. Because the news station said it was 110 degrees outside. My weather says it's 94 degrees and it's Ajax. And my and flight plane go, what does flight plane glow say? We should find out. Yeah, it's 90. Between 80 and 100. I don't know where the news got 110 from. My little thing in the shade says, let me see, 94. Okay. I'm just a bit south in this Ajax. So not quite as hot as it can be, but I don't think I have a choice in the matter. And also, I will learn how to use these things one day. Three, two, one, let's hit it. Actually, does it say on the thing exactly what the temperature is? On the outside. Oh, it's an MFT, okay. I wish I didn't get in the way of my vision, but anyway. Oh, that's just changing your color, okay. Okay, what does the plane say? Itself. Good, it's a little low. How in the world is the old temp low? It should be a bit high. Okay, that's a bit odd. Nice, pretty day. Let's get to it. Start controller. And we're off. Really pretty day. Let's actually get out of this cockpit. Oh, it even changed it up here. That's nice. We took off the correct runway. We kind of headed not straight, but oh well. Oh, Heathrow's 95. Let's go Heathrow then. Like I said, I don't have a huge amount of time for this episode, but we'll head to Heathrow. Let's calm the engine a bit. So we stop climbing. More engine. Really pretty day. All those storms from before are gone. Which, by the way, at the end of this episode, mate. Oh, why we're going over here? Which, at the end of this episode, I'll show you some things I recorded about the true nature of those storms, because I can't put it in the episode with the Blackwing. Because the Blackwing, I recorded too many audio channels, and it doesn't want to work with DaVinci, so I have to upload that separately. Yeah, 91. 94 in this Ajax according to my weather. which my weather is not accurate enough for aviation. That's why you want to use something like Flyplan Go. Why are there's all? Oh, you know what? I think it's the winds. Oh, I think it's the winds. What are the winds looking like? I think it's the winds pushing us. It's very odd because the winds are supposed to be going the other direction, but anyway. Maybe not at this altitude. Yeah, you notice the winds pushed us over here, over to the left of, and then say runway 10 and then say Jacks. But up here, it's starting to push us to the right. Next International, they're going their day. Yeah, the IMTAR is saying at 12 p.m. Zulu, the temp is 80 degrees, which is fine for Florida. There's Herlon. We have identified Herlon right now. Let's hop over to Herlon on the flight. On the flight plan. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. I see that out of the corner of my head. I'm like, no, you don't. Gets Herlon. Oh, and there's another airport I want to check out, Keystone Heights, because my my dad has land there, and cottages, and a retirement home, which was the plan before Mom died, that they wanted to retire there at a house at Keystone Heights, but it's not really looking like that's gonna happen, at least for him. Um, so yeah. So looking at Herlon, 12 p.m. Zulu, the temperature is 26 degrees. It was hotter yesterday. It was hotter yesterday night at 1500 Zulu at 98 degrees. So it's cooling off from 93 degrees at 1800. Yeah. And if you're wondering what should I trust, who should I trust, who should you trust more in my situation? The weatherman, my radar, or the MTARs. I would trust MTARs more. My weather is good for getting a good picture of what the radars of what the weather radars are thinking. The weatherman's good to get a nice brief in the morning, but the MTARs are what you should be looking at because they're more accurate. Which, if I realized how to read it before, I would have probably not done this flight, because 80 degrees is nothing in Florida. It's nothing special. We are on the approach. Going more than 100, like going more than 100 this flight. Got the engine. Actually, don't cut the engine. That's bad practice. Oh, they can tell by the hot air we are going a lot. We were going a lot slower. I have to look at the footage to see how slow I was actually going, but it was a lot slower. Actually, let's not go to the closest runway we see. I do like this I do like displaying how I actually you can actually hear the engine rev up and rev down. See propeller spin up, spin down. It's really nice. Okay, more throttle. So I can practice. I can practice the Piper Cub or earlier kit boxes, which are cheap. Well, cheap in aircraft terms. In LSA terms, I mean, by using hitbox I already have. Just gotta remember they're heavier, they're faster, they have higher stall speeds, all that jazz because it's not all safe. I think. I think. I've been wrong. I've been constantly wrong what qualifies for an LSA this whole time. Apparently, by the fact that tail draggers and older aircraft in the beginning of the program are LSAs, but yeah. Oh, why doesn't have my tail number? Interesting. That could be a glitch, or I done goofed somewhere. Also, we show my mods now. We gotta check to see if we have my mods now. I didn't actually register I had the mods or not. Which, by the way, in order to deploy flaps in this thing, you gotta be below 60. Which is hilarious. Which is too slow. Why would you ever use flaps on landing if you gotta deploy at 60? This thing can land at faster speeds than that. I guess if you really want a short field land, and it takes a lot of managing to get down from your cruising altitude to, well, sea level where we are, or higher than sea level, yes, not that much higher. Okay, bring the engine more down. Oh look, sports ball fields. Apparently there was a baseball field. That might be a school or something. Steady, man, steady, steady. 500. They go, lady, they go. Steady, man, steady, steady. This thing won't give up speed. It's a Cessna, doesn't give up speed. I mean, I guess Cessnas don't give up speed. That's their thing. They're gliders. They're meant to be easy planes to do anything with, except extreme stuff or fly particularly well for events pilots. Oh, we are way too short to land right now. We are having a bit of wind. We're landing an angle. A little bounce. I don't care about bounces personally. Another bounce. Cut the engine. And run the ground. I was much more caring about the center line than bouncing. Right here. I believe this is to the parking. We got the engine. Oh, it's so much better that I have a nose wheel and brakes. Remember, if you see dashes in the line, you can go through it. If it's a solid line, think twice about it, at the very least. Early on, and ground traffic is just intense. Too much intensity for me. I'll fuck with that plane that's halfway in the ground. How about that? Which there are some news about. Apparently, someone wanted to close down their landing gear before landing. I mean, once parked, why not? There we go. I gotta sit back in the plane. Where's my mouse? But I didn't know. By the way, there was a Sim Expo the other day, and on the Sim Expo they talked about 2024, saying that your modules will carry over. However, some developers may charge a upgrade fee for the newer versions of the module, so that take advantage of the newer aspects of Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is a change from what I'm used to with X-Plane, where they just don't get updated. But those were always free mods for me, so yeah, that's a different thing. Okay, let me need this off. Other way, other way, other way. Alternator off, battery off. 10-minute flight. 4 p.m. What? It's 12. Game. Let's see what the ending temperature was. 76 degrees. Okay. Let's see what it is on my radar. 95 degrees. Okay. I probably should go outside and get a feel like temperature. Uh, is there anything on sale that I actually care about? Like, or, and also, I don't, also, I just heard that the, none of these are on sale. Also, I just heard that that citrus requires you to use parachute if you ever get in the stall. It cannot get out of a stall otherwise. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. And the parachute, therefore, is required to fly, or is required to be airworthy. I don't know about the Vision Jet per se, but I really don't need the Vision Jet right now if that's the case. Because you know me, I'm always flying past the limit, and if I can't fly, we do have a embracer group. We do have an embarrer Phenom 300, which is the cheap one. No one's giving a terrible review. Unlike freaking Learjet, which everyone loves. What are you? Yeah, Phenom 100, and you're much better. So we probably just get you. Ember, the ratings are probably at full price. You know, who Civ Federation? I don't think we have enough Civ Federation one. I would rather, if I want a Phenom, I would just get the Phenom from Coxburg because we know their Skycatcher is really, really good. But no, I don't think. Well, we gotta check out the Grasshopper. The jet. Yeah. I think it's in order. I think it's by default in order of in order of how you favorited it. So the grasshopper should be way up here. And then there's all the beautifications of our local area we need to get. And then there'll be the upgrades, of course. Which again, if you have stuff you will migrate for free, but will still be using the older style and may not work to its best. So that's also an embark. That's also an embark thing. Where's the grasshopper, by the way? I was typing. Yeah, you're safe, but you're not done yet. And fly replicas we know too. Be good. At least at some prices, but anyway. Also, I did go outside. I did go outside recently, and it's not as hot as it was yesterday. But even by them tars, it wasn't 100 degrees either. And that and flying that did feel like it did feel like the right temperature for the day, around 80 degrees, which I think Flight Sim will use a weird combination of data from my weather radar and MTARs. I think. I'm not quite sure what Flight Sim uses for its data when it comes to weather. I mean, I know it uses a contractor, and this contractor uses a bunch of different data sets. But yeah. I was not disappointed. It did fly like it was really hot weather. Was slower, climbed really nicely though, because there was thinner. Um, or something like that. As you can tell, I'm not a pilot. I haven't passed the written exam. Because in order to pass the written exam, you need to know stuff like that. In fact, to pass the written exam, you need to know everything about planes. And even for sport pilot, you need to know everything about planes, which a lot of people struggle with, and I'm no different. Knowing the exact words to input into the test is different for me. But I think I can do it because I think I can pass the test at or above 70% score right now. I think. But I need to further try my prep flight app. Let me see what this guy is. What temperature is it now? It hasn't changed. What temperature is it on the MTAR? Hasn't changed. But yeah, you can get Prepware Sport Pilot app, which is one of the very few Sport Pilots apps out there for test prep on Android. And it works. It was like $7, and it is good enough. It's updated, I'm pretty sure. And it's honestly good enough. Which, in other news, the Florida driver's license exam has really went downhill since last time I did the written test. Because I just got another program called Driver's Test, simple as, or Driver's Test 2024, which allows you to pick any state and do the written and try the written exam there. And yeah, no, it's like there's only one good option each time. If you know what you're doing, there's only one good option each time. Like it's not there are no gotchas, there are no questions where it's anywhere close to being correct. To being having two correct answers, it usually is just one. And if there are, like for example, what do you use in foggy conditions? Fog's only, high beams, low beams, or no lights. Obviously, it's not fog's only. I'm not quite sure you can even do that in a car without modifying it. It's not no lights, of course, because you need tail lights on. So it's either high beams or low beams. Um, and if it's high beams, you blind people. If it's low beams, you don't blind people. And you get blind yourself, probably. So it's low beams. I did feel that question when it came up, but when it came up when me and Grandma were just watching a YouTube video about the test. But no, it's not. It's really gone downhill in terms of hardness. And also, the test has changed a bit. The actual driving test has changed a bit, and now it's different. And again, it's much easier than you would expect. Like, especially for me, who put that much time and effort into driving already. I've had a learner's permit, now a learner's license because I'm over 21, for good old almost 15 years now. So yeah. And I drive off and on. I don't drive near as much as I should. But yeah. Alright, that base video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Appreciate watching on this video. Willing to talk to me, will also be on sure check out the stuff in the description below, such as various ways pushing on course ways pushing on watching your videos, engaging content for this, and make sure my friends find this stuff. Well, that cloud thing, I'll do the cloud thing in a separate video. Maybe a bonus episode for this series, because it makes more sense there. But yeah. Alright, that base video. Thanks for watching. And I guess see you in a second.